Hi, everyone. This is Uche Maple, and welcome to the Women Who Leap Network, where we talk about everything entrepreneurship, leadership, and living a purpose driven life. Okay, so just recently saw this on a news station where they were talking about what is happening in the workplace right now. Let's take a look at this.
Divide in the labor market. Boomers holding on to their jobs longer, leaving little room left at the conference table for poor Gen Z. New data showing that hiring for workers 25 and under, it's actually down more than 45% since 2019. But for those 65 and older, it's up 80%. Companies say they want day one ready workers. That means, well, less training and fewer entry-level opportunities for young Americans.
I'm turning 60.
Jackie.
You know what I think is interesting is when you go to the comments field, let me read this. It says, I knew we were in trouble when pizza boxes in my college had open box before eating. And someone else said, I'm 71 and still a pediatric hospital RN. They can't find new nurses that will work with hospice, that work hospice wages or have any interpersonal coping and support skills. I mean, this person here said, you're right about boomers' education. I recently had a 13-year-old write down her soup recipe for me. Her penmanship looked like a second grader's, and she couldn't spell chicken. Here's my point. Y'all. If they are looking, so let me say this, the people that they were showing at the beginning, those aren't baby boomers. That's my generation, Gen X. Baby boomers right now are really 70 and older, maybe 65 and older. Like they are at retirement age. And when I was in the workplace, if any Gen Zers out there, we used to say, when are y'all going to retire? Because we couldn't get leadership roles because they're still there. They are still in those positions, and they're not letting go anytime soon. Okay. However, what I think is interesting is that if this information is really accurate and that more companies now are looking at 65 years and older, like because they don't want to train, you are not positioning your company for success. You still have to go back and train people, because when this generation who's 65 and older are going to leave, who's going to be there to keep the company going? It's not a good business plan. And I do know that companies are like, I don't want to spend a lot of money in training. You have to train. Yes, it costs more to train. That's the cost of doing business. Just like the cost of going on social media, where you got to pay a subscription fee so that people know that you're real. It's the cost of doing business. I would not put any stock in this. Is information? Yes. But from 25 to 45, keep doing what you're doing. Okay? Keep learning, keep growing. And areas that you are not good at, or you need to improve on, or you want to become more proficient, get training on that. I always say this, training is not for the company. It's for you, boo-boo. Because that company will and can let you go. But what skills do you have that are marketable that people will hire you for? That's what you have to do. And that's what you have to think about. You yourself are the product. Your brain is the machine. You went to college, you got training in something, become proficient at that. Listen, in order to be an expert in something, you just need to do the same thing for 5 years. And then you just begin to add to that after that. It doesn't take long to be an expert. We just want things instant. It takes time. Okay? But people are going to hire you. They have to spend money on training. Don't put too much stock in it. I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think? Let me know. Is it true, based on those comments that I wrote right now, that this new generation, that we are doomed? What's your opinion?